On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Carve.
To create something by cutting wood or stone, to turn sharply.
Examples:
Carve a statue. Carve my name on the plate. This statue is carved from a single tree trunk.
Imperfectly.
In a faulty or incomplete way.
Examples:
Imperfectly developed. Imperfectly known disease. He created an imperfectly shaped torso.
Cherish.
To hold someone or something dear, to feel or show affection for someone or something.
Examples:
Cherish a stuffed animal. Cherish relationships. She cherished the memories of her childhood.
Kill.
An oven or furnace used for baking, drying, or firing clay, pottery, bricks, or other materials, typically made of brick or refractory material and heated with wood, coal, or gas.
Examples:
Brick kiln. Electric kiln. The pottery was fired in the kiln for several hours to harden it.
Glaze.
To cover or coat with a thin layer of film, particularly a shiny or glossy layer, such as a layer of protective material on ceramics or a top coat of paint on a surface. To apply a thin, glossy coating to food, often using a sauce or syrup.
Examples:
Glaze a window. Glaze over eyes. The baker used a brush to glaze the donuts with a sweet, shiny coating.
Sheen.
A lustrous or glossy shine or surface finish, a glow or radiance that emanates from or suggests brightness or brilliance.
Examples:
Metallic sheen. Silky sheen. The polished silver vase had a bright sheen in the sunlight.
Immerse.
To become fully involved in a particular activity, to dip or submerge in a liquid, especially so that they or it are entirely covered.
Examples:
Immerse the cloth in the dye. Completely immerse the ingredient. He immersed himself in his research.
Sawdust.
Fine particles or small chips of wood that are produced when the wood is sawed or cut, often used as a material for various purposes such as mulch, fuel, or animal bedding.
Examples:
Sawdust on the floor. Mountain of sawdust. The woodworker used a saw to create sawdust while making the chair.
Pail.
A cylindrical container or bucket usually made of metal or plastic with a handle, used for carrying liquids or other substances.
Examples:
Paint pail. Empty pail. I filled up the pail with water from the well to water the plants in the garden.
Reek.
To emit a strong, unpleasant smell. To have a strong or offensive odor. Noun, a strong, unpleasant smell.
Examples:
Reek with suspicion. Reek of garlic. The garbage in the dumpster began to reek after sitting in the hot sun for days.
Crackle.
To make a succession of slight popping sounds, often due to the heating or drying of some materials, such as firewood, paper, plastic, or food. To snap, crack, or crunch. Noun, a series of sharp, popping sounds that are caused by the rapid expansion and contraction of a material, such as wood or paper, due to changes in temperature or humidity.
Examples:
Crackle on the gravel road. The crackle of the thunder. The firewood crackled and popped into the fireplace, sending sparks up the chimney.
Filmmaker.
A person who makes films, typically as a profession.
Examples:
Nonfiction filmmaker. A successful filmmaker. The renowned filmmaker won several awards for his latest film.
Flourish.
To grow or develop vigorously or successfully.
Examples:
Flourish economically. Flourish worldwide. The Ottoman Empire flourished for over 5 centuries.
Rectangle.
A 4-sided geometric shape with 4 right angles, where opposite sides are parallel and of equal length.
Examples:
Orthogonal rectangle. Rectangle box. The living room had a rectangle-shaped coffee table in the center of it.
Rubble.
Fragments of rock, stone, or other materials that remain after a building or other structure has been destroyed or demolished, the remains of something that has been broken down or destroyed.
Examples:
Clear away rubble. Rubble-strewn road. After the earthquake, the city was left in a pile of rubble.
Aft.
The opposite of forward, located at or towards the rear or back of a ship, aircraft, or other vehicle.
Examples:
Aft cabin. Aft view. The aft section of the ship suffered significant damage after the collision with the reef.
Dyslexia.
A neurological condition that affects a person's ability to read, write, and spell, often despite normal or above-average intelligence, effective teaching, and adequate motivation, which is characterized by difficulty in the phonological coding of written words, poor phonological awareness, and poor reading fluency and decoding skills.
Examples:
Student with dyslexia. Diagnosis of dyslexia. Educators need to understand how dyslexia affects students' reading abilities.
Reconcile.
To find a way of dealing with 2 or more ideas, needs, etc. that are opposed to each other to agree and coexist.
Examples:
Reconcile these differences. Reconcile a dispute. Sometimes it is challenging to reconcile science and religion.
Syncopation.
A musical rhythmic technique where the emphasis or accent is placed on an unexpected or offbeat note or syllable, creating an unpredictable or syncopated rhythm.
Examples:
Syncopation rhythm. Jazzy syncopation. One of the distinctive features of Latin music is its rich syncopation patterns, making listeners want to dance.
Lingering.
Continuing for a long time, persistent, remaining in a place or situation for longer than is usual or necessary, unwilling to leave.
Examples:
Lingering illness. Lingering doubts. The lingering smell of smoke clung to his clothes even after he left the campfire.
Linger.
To stay in a place or exist longer than expected.
Examples:
Linger in the mind. Linger over your work. She lingered for a moment before leaving the room.
Heir.
A person who has the legal right to receive someone's money, property, or a title from another person when that person dies.
Examples:
An imperial heir. Heir at law. She recognized me as her lawful heir.
Sculptor.
An artist who creates sculptures, three-dimensional objects, or forms.
Examples:
Sculptor studio. Renowned sculptor. The famous sculptor used various tools to carve the marble into the desired shape.
Paintbrush.
A tool used for applying paint or other liquid substances to a surface, typically consisting of bristles or synthetic fibers attached to a handle.
Examples:
Paintbrush stroke. Paintbrush icon. She used a flat paintbrush to apply the final touches to the artwork.
Nonchalant.
Relaxed and calm in a way that shows a lack of concern or interest, seemingly indifferent.
Examples:
Nonchalant attitude. Nonchalant behavior. The actor was nonchalant about his notoriety and saw it as part of his job.
Crease.
A line or mark made by folding or wrinkling a surface or material, a slight ridge or fold in fabric or paper caused by pressing or folding.
Examples:
Crease in fabric. Deep crease. The shirt had a noticeable crease along the sleeve from being folded.
Unroll.
To unwind or unfurl something that has been rolled up, such as a carpet or banner, to reveal or make visible something that was previously concealed or hidden.
Examples:
Unroll the gift wrap. Unroll paper. I unroll the mat before starting my yoga practice.
Embark.
To go on board a ship or plane, to set out on an enterprise or subject of study, to start something.
Examples:
Embark on a trip. Embark on a foolish adventure. We embarked on a new project.
Squarely.
Directly and firmly, in a square shape.
Examples:
Look squarely at reality. A squarely cut piece of paper. We must squarely address the problem.
Heartbreak.
A feeling of great sadness or disappointment.
Examples:
Ease her heartbreak. Go through heartbreak. They had experienced the heartbreak of losing 2 children due to premature births.
Resonate.
To be filled with a deep echoing sound.
Examples:
Deeply resonate with the consumers. Resonate in the same frequency. The sound resonates well in this theater.
Cape.
A type of long, loose outer garment that covers the back, shoulders, and arms, a headland or promontory extending into the sea or other large body of water.
Examples:
Cape Cod. Red cape. The superhero wore a flowing cape as part of their costume.
Passers-by.
People who are walking past a particular place, often used to refer to a group of people or an undefined number of individuals.
Examples:
Passers-by on the sidewalk. Group of passers-by. The busy street was filled with passers-by hurrying to their destinations.
Peek.
A quick or furtive look, verb, to take a quick and secret look at something.
Examples:
Sneak peek. Peek at others' misfortune. She took a quick peek inside the box before closing it again.
Crystallize.
To form crystals from a liquid or solution, to become clear or definite in form or structure, to solidify.
Examples:
Crystallize a concept. Crystallize into reality. As the sugar water cools, it will slowly crystallize into rock candy.
Devastation.
The act of causing great destruction or damage, often on a large scale.
Examples:
Financial devastation. Devastation to life. The economic recession caused devastation in the housing market, with many people losing their homes.
Horrific.
Causing horror or disgust, gruesome and terrifying.
Examples:
Horrific experience. Horrific condition. The accident scene was horrific, with bodies and debris scattered everywhere.
Colosseum.
Also Colosseum, a large amphitheater, equals an open-air venue used for entertainment, performances, and sports, in Rome, whose construction was begun by Vespasian about AD 75 or 80.
Examples:
Build a Colosseum for gladiators. Colosseum area. Rome's Colosseum gets busy in peak season.
Cathedral.
The main Christian church of a bishop's diocese, which is often the largest and most important church in the area.
Examples:
Cathedral school. Cathedral choir. The cathedral's stained glass windows depicted scenes from the Bible.
Someplace.
Somewhere without specifying a particular or exact location.
Examples:
From someplace deep inside. Someplace quiet. Let's go someplace new and try something we have not done before.
Unstoppable.
Impossible to stop or prevent.
Examples:
Unstoppable force. Unstoppable momentum. The team's winning streak was unstoppable.
Temper.
A person's state of mind, emotions, or attitude, a tendency to become angry or excited easily, the elasticity and hardness of a metal object.
Examples:
A hasty temper. Bridle my temper. The temper of the steel needs to be just right to ensure the product's durability.
Veil.
A piece of fine cloth worn by women to cover or conceal the face. Verb, to cover, conceal, or obscure.
Examples:
Veil of mystery. Veil her face. He lifted her veil with both hands.
Scrim.
A lightweight fabric used in theater, film, or photography as a backdrop or screen, often translucent when lit from behind to create special effects or alterations of visibility.
Examples:
Scrim curtain. Translucent scrim. The theater director decided to use a scrim backdrop for the dream sequence, creating a mystical effect when backlit.
Obstinacy.
The quality or state of being stubborn, unyielding, or resistant to change or persuasion. A firm determination to continue a course of action despite obstacles or opposition.
Examples:
Stubborn obstinacy. Sheer obstinacy. His obstinacy streak was evident when he refused to change his stance despite clear evidence to the contrary.
Bureaucracy.
A system of government in which most of the important decisions are made by state officials rather than by elected representatives.
Examples:
Government bureaucracy. Arbitrary bureaucracy. The bumbling bureaucracy made it difficult to get the permits we needed.
Stubborn.
Refusing to change one's mind or behavior, despite persuasion or evidence to the contrary, unyielding, difficult to move or change.
Examples:
Stubborn attitude. Stubborn stains. He was so stubborn about his beliefs that he refused to listen to any other points of view.
Optimism.
A feeling or the belief that good things will happen, or the quality of being full of hope and emphasizing the positive aspects of a situation.
Examples:
Sense of optimism. Political optimism. There is considerable optimism that the economy will recover soon.
Lacquer.
A clear or colored liquid coating composed of a resinous substance typically applied to wood, metal, or other surfaces as a protective or decorative finish, the hard, glossy finish that results from the application of such coating.
Examples:
Black lacquer. Lacquer craft. The wooden furniture was coated with a layer of glossy lacquer for a polished finish.